welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ann-Adeva and I am black. So I'm trying to cover up my eye. I'm trying to experiment and see how it's gonna work if I were to cover it up. I have an appointment with the doctor on Monday and I'm not gonna go. I mean, I am gonna go, but I'm not gonna go to work next week again because I still have some anxiety in terms of leaving the house unattended or by myself. So I'm like trying to ease into going back out and being all by myself, because I commute for an hour to work and then commute an hour back and I'm all alone. And even if I get to the train station like early and stuff sometimes, and I'm just standing there all by myself, and I already have like anxiety every day being outside because it's so hard like coexisting with other people. So imagine now after something like this, then I still have to be outside. So I'm just trying to do what I think I should be doing right now. So I put color corrector and then I put concealer on, and then I'm gonna put foundation and stuff like that on now. But my thing is, right, so since this has happened, I've just been at home like for most of the time, right? And I had an appointment with my therapist and all that to talk about everything that's happened. And I've just been taking it slow. Honestly, I've been enjoying my days off. I started a new workout program. I'm gonna put the program here on the screen. And honestly, I really love it. Like, I love the program so much. I need to sharpen my eye pencil. I love it so much because it's so like intense, you know. It's like home workouts with weights, but it's very intense. I have like two 5 kg weights, and then I have two 10 kg, is it 13 kg weights. The 13 kgs are obviously my boyfriend's ones, but I also use them because I actually lift heavier in the gym. But since I've been at home, like even with this 5 kgs, her workouts really, like, they are so effective. Like, it's insane. So I'm going for a dark brow today, and I like also the fact that at the end of her workouts there's like a finisher. So it's just like body weights for the last, I don't know, 2 minutes or something, and then you also get the chance to cool off and stretch at the end of her workout. So it's like a full thing. Like, let's say you wake up early and you do like 40 minutes, you've already completed like your whole workout for the day. But the ones that are like 20 minutes, let's say it's like for example, day one was like upper body, and then I did like abs afterwards. So I'm gonna like do abs on the workouts that are like a bit shorter, but I have to do abs anyway because I do 10-minute abs. I'm also gonna add that workout here. But yeah, I do like 10 minutes abs every day, and then I do the workout with her, and then I go take a shower, and then I start my day. Honestly, I haven't really been eating, and that is also attributed to the anxiety because my stomach is like tight, and yeah, and she said also like the body is tense right now because it's trying to protect itself still from all that has happened and stuff like that. So yeah, I just felt like, oh, excuse me, that is the bowl, the that is from the ice cream that I had for breakfast. I've also not been eating like for real. I've just been eating like canned fruits, and we don't have cereal or eggs. Like, we still need to go grocery shopping today, but my boyfriend is sleeping, so I decided, let me just, you know, I woke up in the mood to film something, and I was like, let me make a video. But something else that I want to say, y'all, I watched a YouTube video from this lady. I used to follow her channel, but then I like unsubscribed somewhere down the line because I just felt like it wasn't for me anymore. So, but I happened to find one of her videos today. I don't know, I just started watching the video, and the video talks about like this lady who is a sex educator on Instagram, and she's basically talking about like her experiences in general with like her clientele and like people that she's trying to educate and all those kind of things, right? And I'm like, okay. So she said something that was like really eye-opening for me. She said like that men don't really like to date her out loud. Like, they don't claim her in public because of what she does for a living. Like, they would rather just be like in secret with her because they feel like, you know, she's been with so many guys already, and they just don't want that like pressure from other men basically to be like, yo, is that your girlfriend and stuff like that. So my thing is like, what she said also is that a lot of guys, like, they wouldn't want to date you if you have like a high body count and things. And then at the end of the video there was like a panel of guys. This panel was run by the lady's girlfriend, a boyfriend, and some other guys that were also there, and they were basically just reaffirming what she was saying. Like, most of them on the panel, they were like, yeah, but I don't want people to be judging me like cake diners a cherry says like on amalda and stuff. And I don't understand, like, how does that, like, why does it matter how many people your partner has been with if you start dating them? So immediately also I've noticed that my eye is like, this part here, it has a lot of product. Like, you can literally see that I put more product here than here, and I don't like that. I don't really care as long as it's covered up and I can have my YouTube channel in peace. So anyways, do you guys agree? Like, do you think that body count really matters? Like, especially if you're a man, please comment under this video. The men never comment. Surprisingly, I have quite a big percentage of men that watch my YouTube channel. Shout out to all of you. And like, why don't you guys comment, bruh? But like, comment on this though, because I want to know. Like, I don't understand. So some of them were saying, like, for example, it takes away from the experience of him doing stuff with her for the first time, in terms of like in the bedroom and things like that. Others said like they feel like the girl's always gonna compare the stuff that they do together with things that she's done with other guys. I'm like, but why don't you just like talk to her about the stuff that she likes, and then you guys do what she likes, and then everyone is happy, you know, and then everybody is getting the most out of the relationship, you know? So I was just like confused, honestly, at the train of thought of some of the people on the panel, because I don't understand the reasoning behind that whole thing. Because I'm like, if you want to marry a virgin, then who are you sleeping with? Like, who do you think, like, those people also have to be somebody's wife in the future? So who do you think is gonna be there with a body count of 3 by the time you feel like you want to settle down? And also, the age at which men are settling down these days is not the same age that they were settling down back in the day of our parents. Our parents were settling down at the age of 24, 25, 26. And these men are 30, 35, first wanting to get married then. So I'm like, make it make sense, child. It just doesn't add up. So who is actually being played here? Like, please don't. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about that. And then also I watched what I watch on Netflix, I watched this show called Side Dish, which is like is it a horror kind of movie series on Netflix? I hope I can add, if I can add it, I'll edit and then I'll just put in the description that I don't own the copyrights or whatever. But I've been watching that. I watched it yesterday. I watched all the episodes already. But I feel like the South African shows, I don't know if it's just me, but like South African shows, when they're being produced, the storyline, it's like so much of it takes place in the first season that I don't even see the need for Netflix to buy the second season. And I don't know if it's me. Like, if you see Blood and Water, for example, people didn't really like the second season because the first season, they revealed too much of the storyline. And I don't know if it's just me, or maybe I'm just a bit too critical, but I just feel like you know already too much about everything. Like, you can predict now what's going to happen in the next season. So for example, in this Side Dish show, right, it's about these girls that go on a trip, like a girls' weekend, and then one of the girls brings like her side dish, basically like her side dude, to the getaway, right? And then as they are done doing the deed, this guy wanders off and then he sleeps with her friend. And then she catches them and then they fight and all that stuff, you know, and then he dies, like an accident. He slips, falls and dies. He hits his head and then he dies. And then obviously they bury the body in Tonton and then they go about their lives and all that shit. Yo, my face hurts. Oh, like even just like trying to blend this now on my nose, it really, really hurts. I don't think I'll be able to go to work for real. I won't be able to do this shit. But yeah, so my thing is like, okay, so for example, then they decide they're not gonna talk anymore, whatever. And it's like 4 of them, and one of the girls, like, she was crying a lot that night when they discovered the body. And I'm like, yeah, obviously this is the girl that's going to snitch. Like, Tiken was toch glad die girls gaan praat. First chance she's gonna go to the police station and confess everything, and her boyfriend is even a police officer. Imagine, to make matters worse, like, she's dating a police officer, she's gonna snitch. So then they decide they will never meet each other again after they bury the bodies, blah blah blah. And they were supposed to set the bodies on fire so that they can be unrecognizable. But somehow, you know, as these crimes work, the bodies end up being discovered, and then they end up being like wanted and all that stuff. And then they try to run away, but of course it doesn't work. And then they escape towards the end, like one of them manages to escape. I don't know what happened to the other one. But my thing is, what's gonna happen in season 2? Like, what's gonna happen in season 2 that I don't think is gonna happen? Like, obviously the one who got away is gonna start her new life somewhere, and then someone is gonna end up recognizing her or something, you know what I mean? Like, that just doesn't make sense. Like, maybe the only thing that was like, it wasn't even gaggy, it's like this, it just happened too fast. Like, now the one that slept with the other guy got pregnant with his child, and then turns out that the husband found out that it wasn't really his child. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, this, I'm just not gonna be surprised. The next season is not gonna be it's not gonna be jaw-dropping. It's just gonna be basic whatever shit, you know? And then also another thing I wanted to talk about is, like, I stopped being friends with the friend that I was with the night that I got attacked, because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I won't feel comfortable going out with her anymore, because I'm like, the way everything happened and stuff, it fooled me. Like, I'm gonna be in good hands in the future. Need to comes. So my thing is, like, when I cut people off, it takes me a very long time to decide, like, I'm gonna cut this person off. And it's not, and most of the time it's like also something that I realized that I get from my mom, because I remember my mom spoke about how she fell out with one of our family members, and like, they don't talk anymore at all. So this person was living with us for a long time, and then there were just things that this person was doing that my mom didn't really like. But my mom, being my mom, she didn't address the things. Like, that's also what I do, because I think because I don't have very good conflict resolution skills, like, I'm not good at like confrontation and talking. I can talk about how I feel, but it won't be in a nice way, and that's why I always like avoid conflict or confrontation, because I'm like, I'm not gonna nicely say how I feel, and I'm gonna tell this person exactly what I think of them, and I know that it's gonna hurt their feelings, so I'm just not gonna say what I want to say, you know what I mean? And then if I do end up having conflict with this person, like, I won't say absolutely everything that's on my mind. I'm just gonna say a little bit, instead of giving this person like a full rundown of how I feel about them. So anyways, lo and behold, her and this person argued, and she like literally like told this person shit. Like, she said everything that was on her heart from the beginning. And then this person moved out, and they never spoke after that. And I'm also like that. And my mom was like, no, it was just building up. Like, when I look back at it, I realized many things that I was unhappy with in this person's behavior, but I didn't address it because I just felt like it's just an isolated incident. It's just today and all day huda. And I feel like I'm also that kind of person, and I'm glad that my mom talks about her character to us sometimes, like whenever we get the chance to ask her certain things, because it really helps me also identify things within myself that I kind of ignore or like not really pay attention to, because I'm like, I always give people chances. I'm the queen of giving chances, guys. Like, I'll just be like, no, maybe it wasn't really like that, Chomi. Maybe she just, like, even with my friends, when they tell me things about their boyfriends or whatever, I'm not like, Chomi, just leave that guy. I'm always like, okay, maybe this happened, maybe that happened. Like, I always make excuses for the person that did the other person wrong. And this could also be from my childhood and like from emotional abuse and stuff like that. Maybe that's why I always make excuses for the perpetrator. I don't know, child. But I just felt like I'm growing up. Like, I'm 25, I'm going to be 26 in October, the 1st of October. Please don't forget my birthday. You guys should wish me happy birthday on my Instagram, otherwise we're not going to be friends anymore. I said it. But yeah, so if I still love this highlighter, like I still love it to this day. So if I have a feeling that I don't want to talk to someone anymore, I need to start listening to my gut, and I need to start trusting myself. I even watched like another YouTube video of this lady who was talking about like how she never used to trust herself when she was younger, until like her first marriage, which she also told her, like she had an instinct that the marriage was not gonna be a good marriage for her, and she had a bad feeling about the marriage until the guy started like physically abusing her. And I'm like, this is the thing about me as well. I also have gut feelings about people sometimes, but I just ignore them instead of like taking myself seriously. Because the thing with me is, I always need proof. Like, I'll meet people, there are a lot of people that I've met in my life that I just don't like from the start. Like, I just don't like this person. I'll even tell my friends, like, I don't like this guy. And they'll be like, why? And I'll be like, I don't know, I just don't like him. And then that will be the end of it, you know. I'll just not associate myself with this guy. I'll just always not be around when he's around, because I just don't want anything to do with him. And I feel like when you grow up, so I had to get my eyeshadow palette. So when you grow up, I feel like you need to start realizing the fact that you are the only person that's responsible for your own actions and the consequences of your decisions. So say now you have this encounter with a friend of yours, and you don't make the executive decision to decide if you want to keep this friend in your life or not, and something else happens. It's nobody's fault but your own fault. You know what I'm saying? Because you are responsible for your own life, you know, and you bear the consequences of your actions. And if something is telling you deep inside, like, maybe I shouldn't talk to this person anymore, go with that feeling. You don't always need proof. Like, you don't always need evidence. Like, hoe kom moet jy geslaan word om te weet that this guy is not the guy for you? Like, just, like, you know, go with your gut feeling. Trust yourself. Like, because the thing is with us as human beings, which is also something that my mom spoke about, is that we have instincts. Like, we are also animals, you know, and our instincts are there to always like protect us from things that happen in life. And if we don't listen to our instincts, we're gonna just always be in danger, because there's a reason why your body is like telling you, for example, I need to leave this place, or I need to go, or I need to, you know, like, especially for me growing up in the hood, like, you know, when you go out to the club at night and stuff, and you can just feel like a fight is about to break out, let's go home. I always used to be the one to be like, guys, ek dink ons moet huis toe gaan. Die mense sal nou begin baklei. So I'm like, why did I let go of that version of myself? Like, why did I let go of the me who would like sense things and like be like, guys, I think we need to leave and all that, you know? So all in all, guys, like my therapist also said, like, don't end up putting yourself more in danger just because you want to be nice to people. Like, just because you don't want to be you don't want to be rude, you are the only one that's going to suffer the consequences of those decisions that you're going to make. Because the reality is, no one else is coming to save you, babes. No one is coming to... Oh, this eyeshadow looks so good. I hope you guys can see it on the camera. But yeah, no one is coming to save us. Like, no one is gonna come and rectify the mistakes that you've made, especially as an adult. It rarely happens. Maybe if we're talking about like financial mistakes or stuff like that, but when it comes to like friends and the people that you allow in your life, no one is gonna come and make right what you failed to make right. So I don't know what else. What other color should I put on? I think I'll put like some glitter in the middle, because I like it when my eyes sparkle a little bit. But I just feel like you moet begin verantwoordelik wees vir jou eie lewe. Like, if you don't do that, you're just gonna keep suffering the consequences. Like, you're just gonna keep finding yourself in the same places, making the same mistakes, you know, having the same kind of friends. And if it's a life you no longer want for yourself, then you should be like serious about that. Like, for me, for example, I'm trying to like work out more and be more healthy and stuff, because I want to be like active. I want, like, if let me say I have kids in the next 5 years or something, I want to be able to go out and play with them and hike and stuff. I don't want to just be in the house because I'm too lazy and I'm not, like, you know, I don't like to do things outside or whatever. I want to, like, you know, so if I don't start doing those things now and like being intentional about it, then it's never gonna come, you know. It's just always gonna be on me. Oh girl, this is coming out so nicely. So cute. I was gonna do a clothing haul today. I think I might still do it. Because I ordered like a bunch of clothes, which was the outfits that I was gonna choose to wear that weekend when that happened. And they arrived, but I haven't tried them on because my intention was just to send them all back. But I think I'll try them on for some content and send them back anyways. I have one outfit, I have an eye on one of the outfits though that I think I'm gonna keep, maybe 2 for my birthday month, because I decided that I'm gonna go out like every weekend of my birthday. I don't have to go like to the club, but I'm gonna dress up and I'm gonna go somewhere. Either I go for dinner or net eats, because I usually celebrate my birthday the whole month. So that's my plan. I'm kind of like preparing for that. And then yeah, I want to take pictures and stuff like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair. I was thinking of doing like a wig, like a long black wig, like the one that I have, and just like taking the bundles off and just putting them on my head. But my friend was saying that Eden said that it might not give what it needed to give, because sometimes the wig bundles are fewer than the ones that you need for your hair. So I'm a bit scared. I'm a bit scared about that, but I don't think so. I feel like the people that made my wig used all the bundles, because I bought, if I remember correctly, I bought 3 bundles and 1 closure, because I bought 2 bundles at first, and then the lady called me back and she was like, okay, I made the wig, but if you come see for yourself, like there's a whole gap, the hair is not enough, so I had to buy another bundle. But that was because she made the wig too big, and then she made it smaller, but she didn't like take the hair off. She just tightened the cap in certain areas. So I feel like the hair is gonna be enough, because I really don't like the way that wig is made. I just don't feel safe when I'm wearing it. I really like it's all gonna fall apart or something. What am I gonna do now? Now I'm gonna put some mascara on. But yeah guys, like especially the relationship thing, that really scared me. Like the whole body count stuff, I was like, how is that relevant in today's, like in this day and age? How is that relevant? Like, what does the amount of people your partner has had sex with have to do with you? Like those guys don't even exist. And the whole reason, and there's a thing also, I think maybe because guys date people that they don't really like, that they don't believe that their girlfriend is like dating them because they're everything that the girl wants. Does that make any sense? Because like I'm dating my boyfriend because he's everything that I want in a man. Like I even say this all the time to people, like if I break up with him, I'm not gonna date anyone else. Like I'm not gonna date a man again. Because I know also from my experience that there are not men that are willing to put in as much work as my boyfriend has. And the camera battery is about to die, so I gotta go. But thank you so much for watching this video. Let me let my hair down so that you guys can see my beauty in its full effect. Good morning, beauty. Looking cutie. Or is it saying juicy? What is that guy saying? But yeah, I'm gonna maybe put that song here because you guys don't get the reference that I make.
Good morning, fruity. Looking juicy. Good morning, fruity.
Ooh, but yeah, isn't this a look? Am I not serving? Serviana, that should be my nickname, Serviana, because I'm always serving. But yeah, I'm feeling better. Look at me, I'm even making jokes and I'm hyping myself up per yeah, there's no lip gloss. I don't know where my lip gloss is. Is there? I have a little lip gloss in my handbag. Let's quickly put that on and then we complete this look on the whole. I'm gonna take some selfies outside because yeah, why not commemorate this moment. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. With that being said, bly veilig raak wees, pas jou op. Ciao.